Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madalyn. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe. I make weekly fashion and lifestyle videos. So today's video is my night routine. I just got home from work and this is typically what I go through each and every night. So I just walked in, I'm taking off my jewelry and I have just a little bit of work to do as far as my blog goes. I definitely have some YouTube work too, but for now I'm just taking some self-timer photos for my fashion blog. My blog is called The Blunt Blonde. If you haven't visited it before, it'll be linked down below. I'd love it if you checked it out. So this is kind of what a typical kind of like photo shoot looks like for me. My mom usually takes photos for me, but tonight I just wanted to do it on my own. Now I'm changing clothes and heading into the bathroom. So I usually take a shower at night and I have a few things that I like to do before taking a shower just so it's a little bit easier when I get in and then also easier to finish my routine like when I get out. So what I need to do is take my makeup off. I have a full face on and I have to put my hair back, of course. So the first thing I like to do is just take my makeup off with makeup wipes. I am so aware that makeup wipes aren't the best for the environment and I'm trying to be a little bit better about waste. I'm more conscious about how I use cotton rounds. I have a replacement for those, which I'll show you in a second. But this is just the Up and Up brand makeup remover cleansing towelettes. I prefer the lavender scent for some reason. I feel like they're more moisturizing than just the regular Up and Up brand. And when I'm taking my makeup off, I try to be conscious of how I'm pulling my skin. I try to do that as minimal as possible because I don't want to get wrinkles. I feel like my skin is pretty good right now as far as lines and wrinkles go, and I would like to keep it that way. So I'm very gentle when taking my makeup off. I feel like I'm one of those people that is the epitome of the power of makeup. Like I feel like I'm taking a mask off and this is the real me. You're going to see some imperfections, but it's just me. This is who I really am. This is what I really look like, and not all that ashamed of it. So I used to be a big micellar water girl and I've tried to cut down on that because of the amount of cotton rounds I was using. So I ended up getting these makeup remover pads. These work pretty well. I actually got them at a store called Lidl. I don't know the brand, but I know there's like a bajillion dupes. There's some I'm even looking at on Amazon. But the point is that so you don't have to waste a cotton round, you just wipe your face off with excess makeup and then you can just throw it in the laundry and it'll clean it. It doesn't clean it completely. As you can see, this is like the stained side, if you will, but it definitely does get it clean, and I'm using a lot less cotton rounds. So I would recommend doing that if you're trying to be a little bit more environmentally friendly and sustainable. The next thing I like to do before getting in the shower is dry brush. If you have never heard of dry brushing, please listen up. I typically do this when I work out. I haven't worked out in like a week or so I haven't been as diligent to use it. But basically what dry brushing is you take this handy dandy little dry brush. This one's by Eco Tools. And you brush over your skin while it's dry, not while you're in the shower. So I do it beforehand. So you start at the bottom of your legs, work up in circular motions all the way up, then you move on to your arms, and then you move on to your chest and back. And when you get to your torso, you brush down. It basically helps with lymphatic drainage, cellulite reduction. Also, one of the biggest results I've seen with this thing is skin exfoliation. I especially like to do this before I shave, just so it kind of gets like the stuff around the hairs out of the way, if you know what I mean. you know, you exfoliate your face, you need to exfoliate your skin as well. Also, I just recently got into fake tanning, and you're supposed to exfoliate beforehand, so I use this. Now that we're done dry brushing, I need to brush out my hair. That's a huge tip I have. If you just get straight into the shower without brushing your hair, that is just a crime. It's truly a crime, because as you'll be able to see, I'm gonna have a lot of knots in my hair, and I feel like when I get it wet, it just puts knots on top of knots. There's a ton in the back of my head. Yep, right there. So that is the last step I do before I get in, and now we can shower. So just wanted to give you a run through of what I use in the shower, pretty much in this order. I start with the Elvive Color Vibrancy Intensive Shampoo. Sometimes I use the Shimmer Light Shampoo for blonde and silver, followed by the Elvive Color Vibrancy Conditioner. Then I use the Gingerbread Body Wash from Lidl. I exfoliate my skin with the Apricot Scrub by Up & Up, use the Seaweed Cleansing Soap by Mario Badescu, and massage that in with a Foreo dupe. Okay, you guys, so just out of the shower. For the most part, my skin routine stays the same pretty much every night. Sometimes it differs if I want to do like a face mask or something. But I'm going to go ahead and start with my skincare. So first of all, I use the Mario Badescu Ceramide Herbal Eye Cream. I go ahead and apply this first because I can't stand dry feeling eyes. I know that's kind of an odd thing to say, but I tend to feel when they're dry. Again, being super gentle around the eye area. Don't want to cause wrinkles or lines. The next thing I'm going to use is the Rock Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Serum. I noticed a few months ago that around my smile line here, the lines were getting deeper than I had ever seen them before. And my mom actually uses this brand and recommended it to me, and I've honestly seen a difference. I use it here, and I also use it on my neck. You may be able to see, but I have some lines here, so it just helps a little bit with that. And I've noticed that the lines aren't as deep anymore, so this stuff is great. I also wanted to mention that I did a post on my fashion and lifestyle blog called 10 skincare products that will change your life, and most of these are on there, and I go a little bit more in depth as to why I really like them. So if you're into skincare, into maybe finding new things to try, I would definitely recommend going to read that post. I'll link my blog down below. So the next thing that I like to use is the Ole Henriksen Glow to O Dark Spot Toner. I'm still in the process of brightening acne scars. I have been on a skin journey since high school, struggled with very deep cystic acne, and unfortunately it left its mark on my face. So I've definitely noticed a difference in the brightening of the acne scars. I used to have like pretty deep pits right here. I still have a couple, but I kind of attribute the results of that to this. This is incredible. So I put it on about half of a cotton round. Again, with the cotton rounds, I know, but I'm reducing them the best way that I can. So I just put this over my face like I normally would a toner. Pretty much the same thing, but it's brightening my face and my scars. And the last product I use on my face is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I love the gel version of this over the lotion. It's very light, but also super moisturizing. So I do 2 pumps and then lightly go over my face. And if you watched my morning routine, I said that I put it all over my face, including my eyes. But since I put the eye cream on tonight, I skipped that part. So I use just a little bit less than I do in the morning. So I am done for skincare, and I wanted to talk a little bit about self-tanning. So I used to self-tan a little bit in high school, but I always used like those tanning lotions that made you look super orange if you use them too much. I also don't believe in tanning beds. Absolutely not. I don't like the sun, and I don't want to spend money to get a spray tan. So I heard that Lottie Tomlinson came out with her own tanning line. She's quite a tan girl herself. So I thought I would pick this up. I actually got this from Target. This is the Self Tan Mousse in the light shade. And when I first used it, I didn't think I was getting dark enough, but I left it on for like 3 to 4 hours. It recommends 1 to 4. But when I went to go wash it off, I totally noticed a difference, and it's not orange whatsoever. It's just like the perfect glow. I'm personally not into that super duper tan look, so I like seeing that I have a little bit of life in me. And I also just use it with a tanning mitt. I got this at Ulta. So far my skin hasn't reacted badly to this at all. I love the formula and the texture of this, and also the smell is so good. The next thing I want to try are her tanning drops, so I can just mix it in with the lotion and then go about my night afterward and not have to wash this off. Speaking of lotion, after I tan and wash it off, I always moisturize. Even if I'm not tanning, I always moisturize, and this is my favorite lotion I've ever used. This is the Soap and Glory Drop in the Lotion body lotion. It is like paradise in a bottle, super coconutty and vanilla. It's amazing. I also like their original scent too, but this is just unreal. It's not thick in texture. It's actually quite light, but also super moisturizing, and like I can still smell it on myself when I wake up the next morning. This is just such a good scent, and I think it's like $10 for this whole bottle, and it usually lasts me for like 4 to 6 months, so I think that's a pretty good deal. If you've never tried this, please go and try it. You will not regret it, and I can guarantee you this will be like one of your summer scents. Once I'm done in the bathroom, I normally have dinner. It's just not pictured here, so I'm logging on to my computer and editing a video. I'm going on a trip this weekend, so I needed to get my videos uploaded before I went, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm also enjoying a burrito. So I just took my hair out of my towel, and I'm gonna brush through it. I have a couple of really fantastic products that have changed my hair, honestly, since I've started using them. So the first one is the Way Hair Care Leave-In Conditioner, and honestly, it just helps with detangling my hair. I have very knotty hair, as you can see, and this just helps make my comb go through it easier. This is a wet comb. It's by the Wet Brush brand. But even though this looks a little painful, it's such an improvement from what it used to be. So after my hair is all combed through, I go in with a hair oil, which kind of helps seal my split ends a little bit, and it also helps as like a heat protectant. So this is the Way Hair Care hair oil. I really love this brand. I know it's kind of like an aesthetic kind of thing, but I think the products really work, and I will say, yes, they are pricey. Like that leave-in conditioner was $28, but I just bought a brand new one, and the last time I bought one was last summer. So you definitely get your bang for your buck. I don't think that's going to be so much the case with this hair oil, but I do love it so much. and I have seen results in my hair from it as far as like the split ends, the shine, and I'll definitely repurchase it again. I think Way is actually a really good brand. So what I'm doing is just kind of rubbing that hair oil and focusing it in my ends. I haven't had a haircut. We're going on a year now, not even kidding. I've had my hair done in the past year, but I have not had a haircut in a year. And I have to say, it does not look too shabby, and I kind of attribute it to using this. So I just changed into PJs really quick because it's going to get quite warm in here from blow drying my hair. I kind of honestly spend like about 30 minutes blow drying my hair, but I round brush it, and that's also helped with the split ends a lot, and it kind of gives you like a blowout look. So I love doing that. It doesn't take me as long to straighten my hair in the morning, and it honestly, I think it reduces frizz. So the round brush I'm using is by Conair, and then the hair dryer I'm using is by Revlon. So I split my hair into 3 sections and just blow dry through, which you'll see. So that is pretty much what my hair looks like when I blow it out. I love doing this. It just feels and looks so much thicker, and honestly I think it looks healthier when I take the time to actually dry it properly with great products. So we are almost there, you guys. So close to going to bed. Just have to brush my teeth and put my retainers in. So this toothbrush is by Oral-B. It's the new charcoal infused style. I don't really know what you call it. And then I'm using the Burt's Bees Purely White Fluoride Free toothpaste in Zen Peppermint. Once I brush my teeth, I'm using the Crest 3D White Glamorous White mouthwash. I've noticed a big difference in how white my teeth is with this combination. I know that's kind of weird, but I noticed a big difference, so definitely recommend these.
So once my hair is dried and my teeth are brushed, I just go ahead and head into my room and I whip out a notebook and practice gratitude. I think this is a great way to wind down for the night and also just reflect on what happened throughout the day. There's no set way to do this. I think that's super important to understand. I just grab a notebook, a pen, and then write down the little things that I really appreciate. So it makes me feel better and I go to bed clear-minded, I guess. So I'm checking my phone one last time and then I am headed off to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already, and please give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.